still alive? You mean you just totally hacked the Matrix?
Oh shit.
What the lucky guy?
Did you see that?
Yup. Jimmy still not taking any damage from Lurker. No, and I'm just gonna heal low this screen and live in.
You will live to regret it.
I don't know on a phone.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Bananas! Bananas! Hey guys, welcome to the Rabbit Hole. Check out full versions of highlights in this video on the channel below. There's more hair-raising adventures on the way, so be sure and click subscribe. And thanks for watching!
Holy shit, Jimmy is lagging. Oh my god. Teleport. What the fuck was that? Teleport, dude. Holy shit. Why are you still alive? You mean you just totally hacked the Matrix?
Oh shit.
What the lucky guy?
Did you see that?
Yup. Jimmy still not taking any damage from Lurker. No, and I'm just gonna heal low this screen and live in.
You will live to regret it.
I don't know on a phone.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Bananas! Bananas! Hey guys, welcome to the Rabbit Hole. Check out full versions of Alright guys, here we go. Tonight we're going to be doing the Paragon Activities with no UI. So I think that actually means we start with, we go from top to bottom anyways. We'd start with Dark Agartha first. So that should be interesting. Let's get going. A step in time. The Hollow Earth lives, grows, and changes in time with its inhabitants. Those inhabitants have noticed the appearance of a new portal nearby. Cursory exploration by renowned explorer and Agartha cartographer Dromno de Montoya has revealed a dark and distressing world on the far side of the portal. The Shadow Trafficker, a point of contact for Dromno de Montoya, has been asking to see you at his booth in Agartha. He says that Dromno left a package for you. And away we go. Pick up the package. Ah, there we go. small note test packet reads, you'll need this. Look under the gatekeeper. Something. With your strength, you can go where I cannot. Geronimo Damatoy, the only man known able to map out a Garfield, left the package for you with a cryptic note attached. You'll need this. Look under the gatekeeper. With your strength, you can go where I cannot. Need what? Oh, what did he give me? What did he give me? Geronimo's package removes ability point and skill point cost when tuning to the time stream Dark Arthur. Used automatically when you tune to the time stream. Beneath the gatekeeper. I don't remember where the first floor is. Okay, it's like right in the front. Do you want to travel to Dark Arthur? Why, yes. Yes, I do. You can purchase powerful items to help you in Dr. Arthur from the repairable custodian curios to your left. It's nice that they added that. Let's buy the time. I like having more time. Just in general. It's always good to have. Let's just go with that for now. There we go. Attune to this time stream. After tuning to a limited time and number of lives to defeat all foes. If you fail, you can try again. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Before I do that, I'm gonna just go ahead and buy the spores. They make it so falling doesn't take a life. Oh, and I should use this too. Okay, now we're ready. The Sakarth has been ravaged and nearly destroyed. Every day you come back here, the foes are subtly different. Travel to the first foe. And let's get that first legend, yo! Echo of Knowledge. I'll just tell you important information about the foe you're about to fight. Make sure to read it. Don't accidentally run in when you're trying to read it. Distorted energy. Energy pulses traditional dimensions. Drawn to the fearsome creature. Energy powers the target, reducing damage it takes. Physically chronic with MT's fear temperature stress full shield. Oh, and he's cursed. Ooh. I don't. Well, I do have a cleanse. I have the shotgun cleanse. Oh shit. my allocation's not right. Forgot about that. Yay! Let's allocate a little bit though. Let's do that. I don't feel like that took terribly long. Feral train, toxic spores from peculiar fungi growing within dead corpses the world of water to the area. They're drawn to source of animal with poison, present kill any source. Some say something exists maybe he's protecting the spores. And he has weakening. Okay, it's not as bad as cursed, honestly. Nice. I think E21 was a good call. I feel like the fights aren't terribly long, especially with the time extender. I should be fine. Even though I can't see the fucking time. Shattered Unity. Tragedy in several parts, a story of distant attraction and sudden meeting. Even as close they are now, they still do not have the pleasure of touch. Sanguine Ritual, forbidden book to the form of a pentagram, beware the combination, and robust, immune to debilitated and exposed. Okay, so just the ritual to watch out for. No, what a waste of... Got him. The second, Shattered Twig. When across many unending twigs, it suffered a terrible fate when multidimensional claws dislodge platform twigs above it. Be careful where you step. And Kindle, when threatened to unleash a long duration channel of fire. And Purging. Attacks can purge buffs and sometimes deal piercing. Fuck, he's got Purging? God damn it. Why did it have to be Purging? Did that hit me from, like, backwards? I fucking hate that shit. Is he not attacking me anymore? Did I break him? I broke him. Yep, I think I glitched him a little bit. Damaged Gatekeeper. Beware the fungus that survives into the world, for it feeds indiscriminately. Its diet may have had some unusual results. Now why is it that color? Discharge. Release a cone or level of energy, stunning victims. No. Shit. The fuck? How did he teleport behind me? No. Got him. Something Dr. Carter fluctuates based on the actions of the president. When you come back tomorrow, things will be different. I got some fragments. I got some fragments. Darker Garth is pretty legit, fucking cool looking in no UI mode. It's cool looking in general, but so that one's done. Let's see. British Museum of the Occult. The British Museum of the Occult has recently reopened and is looking for benefactors. Pay them a visit and see what we can do for the museum and what the museum can do for you. Tier 1 says the exact same thing. It's awesome. British Museum of the Occult in London. Okay, let's see.
Angier. Oh, it's just up the road. Can't miss it.
Here we go. Legend. My very own statue. I guess that finished the mission? That's weird. I thought you got one for free. Do you not get one for free?
Cheerio.
So we get first draft. Legend. But more than the legend. There's a coin back here. The coin is an ability to identify those simple products when I use the museum's mnemonic technology. That just gives you an achievement. And then we just number 4, which is the Aruchi wing in Tokyo.
Cheerio.
Rail slide. So little shards.
Cheerio.
Yay! Oh, I should flip. I would have forgot that. Oh my god. Okay, so we did the museum. That's done. I mean, the museum's not done, but the the unlocked museum mission is done from the Paragon board. We'll see if New York Raid will pop. We'll at least start the mission. Crossroad of the Worlds. Dave Screed is onto something big, maybe the story of the century, if it ever gets out. He and the mainstream media are calling it different things. Whatever it is, it's got the government and everyone in the secret world on high alert. Dave Screed in New York believes he is onto something big, something controversial and exposing. Find out what he thinks he's found and investigate the validity of his claims. Here we go to New York. I spy a legend. Huh. I think I got some of these when I was here for the Wicker investigation mission. It's phone night. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna unlock this skin. Shab. Wait. Why do I have a pedestal classic? Did I buy one of those? I didn't buy one of those, did I? Oh, I can't unlock it because I don't have pistols at all. Oh, shit. Which is gonna cost 30,000. Well, shit. There we go. Okay. So we need to go see Dave Screed.
First, I just want to say that I'm... So Penny says to me, she says, David, there's a frickin' monster in Times Square. And that's right. She says it all ironically, too. Because she says everything ironically. Because everything's a joke, see? That's how I know it's true. That and the police scanner. Look, of course they're gonna put a lid on this thing ASAP. I mean, they're already doing it. Earthquake, Al-Qaeda, whatever's on the menu today, you know? They're cover-up du jour. Never mind that there are tanks rolling on Broadway, F-16s doing barrel rolls over Midtown. Forget the fact that they're blowing 42nd Street to pieces. It'll all end up in the news as ruptured gas pipes or homegrown terrorism, and that's that. But you wanna know what's ironic? The real kicker? They're feeding me real information. They want me to be the voice of this thing. So tomorrow morning, they can take all the grainy photos and the rumors and point to me and my rag and say, oh, look, the conspiracy nuts are reporting this, so it must be true, right? They don't even have to lie. They're gonna give me everything I need and silence everybody else. Because they know, boy do they know, that anyone on the fence, anyone who thought maybe they saw something, don't want to be associated with the conspiracy nut in the laundromat. They just want to do laundry. I mean, if you're in here listening to me, if you're reading my magazine, they figure you already know. So the only real question is, how much do you know? And what are you gonna do about it?
Find the secret way into Midtown Manhattan. that I can do. Just checking for legends real quick. Don't remember if I got all of them in here or not. So that's been added to the activity finder. You know what else I should queue for? There, now I'm queued for both. Shambhala. Although, I was hoping to do that from Venice. I guess I still could. It's weird it doesn't have some valid check. Guess I didn't like that. Alright, whatever. We'll just do the story mode New York queued. Oh shit, I forgot to return on the for the step in time. The report makes for amusing, if not fanciful reading. Should saving the world not work out as a long-term career, you may have better luck as a writer of fiction. Particularly enjoyed the section about a conquistador who fell through an Agarthan portal in the 16th century, only to wind up in present-day Agartha, and he befriended him just in time to open a portal to a dystopian future. I will spare you the embarrassment of adding this voyage of fancy to your permanent record. Hey, you call me a liar, jackass? So unfortunately I need this glyph to be purple before I can use the imbuer on it. All roads lead to Rome. Mama Avina knows much about London, its history, its people, and its hidden truths. To her, the city is a living entity, one that must be respected and listened to. Open yourself to London's past. Open itself to you. Speak to Mama Albina in London. Okie doke.
The park's been here for as long as Britain's been.
Should be able to get to her down this way, I think.
Slow down, child. Why you rush so sharp, huh? Delay yourself. Temple Hall has been here for 1,000 years. It will perhaps stand a little longer while you take time to breathe in the magics. This is not the London you knew before. The London of brick and mortar. This is her heart, her soul. Let her speak to you through the wind in the trees, the smoke on the air, and the profits on street corners. All you need to do is listen. The Templars, they tell you about the power, the magic, and the glory. That is why you're here. The bees, they are anxious. They feel the storm coming. But no one was born a hero, child. They got to learn. And the teaching, it comes from all places. Not just the Templars. Not even the blessing of the bees. The truth, it does not come with a fancy office or a tailored suit. The fallen king, now he has neither, but appearances deceive. His words hold deep truth. Remember this well. As for me, I tell you a little truth. It is not about glory or power. Do not run blindly into this war. Open your eyes, and you will find what you search for. Just like the power of the earth found you. It be so? It be so.
Move along, stranger.
Mama Book of teachings and deep truths come from all places, including fallen kings, street corner prophets whose appearance may deceive. Follow Mama Bina's guidance. Well, Street Kings is the guy you visit when you're a Templar, right? Should be this way.
Knock, knock. No takers? Fair enough. I'm not convinced I can remember how the rest of this one goes. The gist of it is that the planet doesn't like you. Don't expect to be on her recycled paper Christmas card list. I know, snap judgments are hurtful. She's only had a few millennia to get to know us. It takes time for a person's true personality to come out. Ask the Romans. They had a good run. Laid this pretty paint-by-numbers under your feet, and that road too. Ask the Stones. A lot of blood, and sick, and kebab sauce spilt on those stones. They turn up in the strangest places, these Romans, so ask their stones, lay your head down on them, and go the whole millia passum. Not right now, you'd look crazy, and I'd be done for inciting mass hysteria again. Here's what they'll say. Nothing! Sorry! Their whole empire meant nothing!
In his latest raving, the Fallen King speaks of Romans and roads and empires that meant nothing. He urged you to ask their stones if you want to know more. Figure out what's so special about the stones. Some of the stones in the mosaic are loose. Oh, that's right. You're supposed to translate this crap. But it takes you to... Huh. The tree. And here... you have to... let's see. Follow the paths of memory. So we had a cry. That was the thing. Like, you translate it and it tells you something about weeping under the tree. And if you go to that tree / cry, you get to do this. Oh snap, I see 11. Londinium excavation. It's like a familiar. Oh, that's cool. And clip out and look down there.
Quick access inventory updated.
Inside the Londinium excavation is a Roman temple of uncertain purpose. At its heart is a familiar image that seems incomplete. Complete the image. Soul Invictus. You can use a torch. Alright, I kind of remember this. I think you can kind of avoid pretty much everybody. I'm not sure if you're supposed to have to fight things, I don't remember. I think maybe as long as you don't attack them, you're fine. Ruby. Alright, fire puzzle. Because you used to be able to clip through here and, like, activate this. Oh, can you still do it? Yeah, that's so dumb. You can clip through the. I thought they fixed that. You can clip through the wall and grab the lever, and just skip right to the coin. You don't have to do the fire puzzle at all. We'll do the fire puzzle though. It just feels weird to like cheat it like that. And also, I mean, it's not like this is particularly difficult or anything. But it's kind of crazy that you don't have to do it at all. You can just clip through and grab it.
Quick access inventory updated.
Well, I'm almost to find a sword. I forgot about that. There should be a sword somewhere. I think in TSW you had to like bring a sword. But I'm pretty sure in Legends like you find a sword down here or something. I wanna say. Oh, fuck, I don't remember now. Cause it like the weapon system doesn't work the same. I'm pretty certain you just find a sword somewhere. There we go. Instant sword. Yeah, I was right. So we click the glyph, right, and it fuses with the sword. Now we have a Mercurius blade and we have 2 golden coins. So we use the mouse socket, eye socket, the other eye socket. Yay! Explore the temple further and learn more about the presence of ancient Romans in London. So you translate that tablet and it tells you like the order, or a sort of a riddle that tells you the order you should be lighting these in. Yay! Researchers open a door to the Roman conqueror. Cover the secret purpose of the temple. Finish the Roman journey. So you have to like anima power it up. But I don't want to die. Yay! The completion of the ritual has opened a door to the Roman concept of Earth. Uncover the secret purpose of the temple. Enter the portal. We must strive to be both efficient and impeccable in our investigation, especially on the home front. Abroad as well, of course, but the thought of others knowing more than us but our own backyard is repugnant. Imagine hordes of Lumalian dragons scurrying beneath our feet, carrying precious knowledge out of the cracks. I would think a plague is coming. As to the Romans who scurried beneath our feet all those years ago, it looks like their obsession with road systems was far more ambitious than we imagined. We are not yet certain what plans they had for the roadways of MacArthur, or whether this pursuit has survived in any way. However, given what we've learned of certain Roman cults in other parts of the world recently, this new information is equal parts pertinent and troubling. Indeed. Still queued for the story raid. No such luck so far. A piece of the road. Given just enough spare time and spare parts, Moose has cobbled together a motorcycle. I'd like you to take it for a test drive and find the parts with the finishing touches on it. Speak to Moose? Yeah, Moose? Speak to Moose in Kingswood Town. Muth, I say Muth. What's up, bud? How's it going?
Call no man happy until he's dead. Herodotus said that. As a kid, I thought he was making bitter commentary. But what it actually means is that the value of something can't be determined till you can look at the whole. Till the final tally. When that tally comes, where do you think you and I'll stand, my friend? When I busted out of my cubicle coffin and found the road, I thought I was adding to that tally. And I abandoned the road to help Andy and Helen and the rest of the survivors. That added something new and special. And I still get pangs for the open road. Two loves pulling on me like a wishbone. Can't complain, though. Some people drift through life feeling no pull at all. Guess longing for the road set me to tinkering. Found a little free time and spare parts. Next thing I know, I've nearly completed a bike. I like to keep busy. Idle hands are the devil's playthings, or so they say. But it's more complicated than that. What you craft with your hands eventually crafts you. I don't want implements of death to be the only thing that these hands work on. I don't want that defining me. I got the bike stashed nearby. It's not finished. In fact, it's running kind of rough, but you can take it for a test spin. I'll give you a call when you're on the road.
Just woke up 6 a.m. here, weather is fine, public holiday. That's cool. Given just enough spare time and spare parts, Moose has cobbled together a motorcycle. He'd like you to take it for a test drive and find the parts with the finishing touches on it. Moose says it'll run rough, but you should take the Patchwork motorcycle out for a ride and find the parts to complete it. Examine the bike. Put.
Engine sounds rough, don't it? Head over to Edgar's. Here's some parts set aside. Should be just the thing to get that ride up to speed.
Boom, boom, boom. Really. This first part to Edgar's is like the most vexing. There's not really anything you can do. Except just putt along until the scripted attack sequences happen. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I mean, I guess I should have, but I didn't. I hope they're not talking to me. I do feel bad sometimes because, like, with no UI on, I have no chat box as well. So I literally never see when anyone potentially is, like, saying something to me in the game. And be dismounted. So you can't take shortcuts? That's bullshit. Bullshit. should be able to find the parts unit and scrapyard, find fuel pump, lubricant, and a new exhaust. Wait. What was the... There we go, new exhaust. Repair the bike. Go. At least now it won't do that putt-putt thing.
If the engine's purring, you've done right, friend. You should be handling like a dream now. But you might be able to coax a little more speed. One of the survivors who came to us from the airport told me about all the odds and ends she saw there. I think you'll find just the thing to give you a boost.
Hey, Boo Bear. Took some doing and a near miss with dead things, so I managed to rustle up enough grub for a pretty decent roof picnic for two. Let's say we have a little break. Bring that good coffee. That is a message sent to the wrong person. Sorry, friend. That last message wasn't for you. These great big fingers are never meant for these touch phones. That bottle of car air cleaner. Why is maybe missing to get more out of it? He thinks the airport will have what you need. Upgrade the bike. Is that all I needed? Was those two pieces?
Sounds like that bike's ready for the big country. I'd like you to have it. You've done a lot for us. A piece of the road is the best gift I know how to give. So go rev the engine. Romance the horizon. When the final tally comes, I'd like to think you'll look Herodotus in the eye, give him a wink, and say it was a good ride.
A knight errant on the lonely road, free of master or creator responsibility. The world is his kingdom. I wish Sir moves well, but we are not free of responsibility. We have much to do, though I do not begrudge you your new chrome steed. Freaking chopper. I should have done this earlier, probably. Oh, snap. I'm just gonna look at AP, SP. Yes. A little more quick power rating. So now I can set sprint. Sprinkin' chopper. I think. That did not work. There we go. Got my very own motorcycle. Cruising. Got stuck. Alright. So I think an hour into the stream, we've done everything on the Paragon activity board except for the raid, which we went and picked up the mission for, but, you know, we're queued for it. I don't know why I can't queue for it and Shabal at the same time, though. Now we're queued. See, but when I leave and go back, it's like, oh, you're only queued for a raid. The fuck? Like, this isn't checked. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, so I guess we can just go back to London and continue the intermission mission before going to Transylvania. I mean, the odds of story mode New York popping randomly on a Thursday night is probably not super great. Actually, I'm gonna leave the queues. I don't want them to pop during like a cinematic or something. Turn it back on
you look
after.
like the best of the new batch. All familiars must be restrained.
Don't fret over the betrayal. If you absolutely must punish yourself, I think we have a wardrobe of hair shirts in here somewhere. In that desert, you proved two long-held Templars' beliefs. 1, we can trust no one outside of the establishment. 2, the stain of unfinished business never truly fades. Attempting to contain darkness is to bet on a losing game. If there is a homicidal genie trapped in a bottle, the only question is if, not when, it will be uncorked. Oh, and by whom? This Orochi group, this corporation, in polite language, they pose a delicate diplomatic situation. Nothing like the Illuminati, where we can strike a balance between forced civility and open resentment that builds character. No. The Orochi group have lobbying power inside the secret world, inside the council. Their media empire could compromise everything we have worked for with one broadsheet cover or a 60-minute special. Our hands are bound. We can react to a situation in Egypt or New England, but we must wait for fools to rush in first, a role that the Orochi seems keen to oblige. so I couldn't possibly ask you to rummage around in their affairs. Well, you look parched. Perhaps you should stop by the Horned God for a drink.
Sonic is concerned by recent involvement, but the Templars cannot directly act. Indeed, he says she visits the Horned God pub for a well-needed drink. What the fuck that was? Am I hearing someone else's, like, cinematic noises or something? I should go this way. The Horned God.
Got a beer? There is no way that was a fair fight. I'm telling you, it was bloody rigged.
I may have little faith left in humanity, but I do have faith in the Council's rigid attention to rules. There is no chance in hell the game was rigged. You or me, a pint of lager.
Rigged! Look, I lost the wager, all right? I won't argue about that, but it was still rigged. Luella, 2 more pints, please. Wait, I remember you.
Oh, another one. Where'd you find them? In a catalogue?
Passed out on the street, yeah? A fallen king should carry a warning sign. Well, look at you, all grown up and back from the front lines. Make that 3 pints, Luella, love. Cheers, mate. So, what's Egypt like these days?
I hear biblical is the word. More importantly, how is Amparo Osorio? We used to work together on the council. Lovely girl. Stunning breasts.
For fuck's sake, Conrad, who cares about breasts at a time like this? I want to know what the Orochis think they're up to.
In my experience, where the Orochi group is concerned, the question is never if they are up to something, but rather what they are up to.
What do you mean?
Now, on the council, we dealt with Orochi on a daily basis. Their operations were often in conflict with ours, requiring diplomatic attention. Of all their subsidiaries, Vali in particular caused us many headaches.
Vali? Remind me.
Officially, genetics, bioengineering. Unofficially, they are heavily invested in occult research. There were persistent rumors of experiments on human subjects, that they were, creating their own army of secret world soldiers. I was silly enough to ask questions. And here I am, stripped of office and diplomatic status.
Oh yeah, I thought that was because of inappropriate behavior.
Yeah, that didn't help at the tribunal. But the Templars were never particularly bothered about political correctness. However, you were never supposed to speak of the Orochi group. That was forbidden. There is an office right here in London. In the very shadows of Temple Hall.
Are you serious? I never heard about that.
Precisely. I find it very hard to believe that I know this, however, and our overlords at Temple Hall do not. But that is all I'm going to say on the subject. Now I will drink this beer and discuss the latest results from the secret war with Miss Vata, as is my wont.
This great Templar's diplomat, Conrad, will inform you that Orochi has an institution here in London on the very nose of the Templars. Find a way inside it and learn its purpose. Find the front for the Valley institution. Ah. went the wrong way, didn't I? Yep. This way. Jump in our cars. There we go. Ballot. We just go under, maybe? Sort of tool to pry it open. Damn it, do I have to go back up top? I think I do. Yeah, that's why I was thinking how to look in the front, because I think in the front somewhere over here there's a pry bar. Right? I would swear. There we go. Construction area for a way to bend the bars. Amity House. Okay, so there's a particularly interesting glitch in this instance that you can, and since you only do this mission once and only as a Templar, it's kind of weird, but you can glitch upstairs through this mess back here. And it kind of can screw you up, actually. It's a bit difficult to fix, because you'll end up on the opposite side and not have triggered something. Why did it not actually put me through? Alright, so now we have to figure out how to open the door. Something terrible has happened in this place. The air is heavy with the stink of dying machines and the coppers into blood. The answers you seek may still lie in the wreckage. Investigate Amity House. Yeah, see. So like if you glitch through, then you have to like, you'll be on this side and you have to glitch through the wall to open the keypad, like advance the quest. So this picture has Emma Smith. There's Emma. There's someone else that's supposed to be here. That's Callista James. Callista James as well. She's the one you see, I think, in the park, like in London. None of this is creepy, like, you know, at all. That's clearly like a Gartha tree, right? Bees. Snow-capped mountains. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna pick the right book. All the things one has forgotten scream for help in dreams, Jenna. Examine the class photo again. Ah, Jenna. Jenna is there. Oh, and it shifts everything over too. I think when you do that. Right? Because yeah, this is Callista. It's kind of a 3433. Maybe is it that number? Ebony House seems to have been half boarding house, half psychiatric institution. Discover what kind of research is being undertaken on the girls and what caused its destruction. Leave the playroom. So let's try 3433. Yay! This place is fucked up. So if you've done like Transylvania or the nursery missions, you might actually recognize this place. That dude got jacked up. Camera control panel. This is the guy's dog, Eugene. I believe that's important. I think it's a password for something. Find out more about the playroom. Playroom observations. New girls exhibiting expected social discomfort levels. Allow 3 weeks for integration. Beyond that time, treat as difficult. The sisters must be separated. Intimacy is discouraged. Those who test high on Virgula Divina appear to form groups. Consider sorting the play sessions. Wish to stimulate creativity, not reflection/analysis. Simon Says remains popular. Girls are internalizing the authority structure. 2789 is manifesting again. Isolate until she learns. Search the office level for further data. Sure. Oh, do I have to come in the other direction? It's a bit silly, isn't it? Oh, wait, isn't that right? That's where I came from. So let's see. Okay, yeah, here we go. We were doing the right thing. 400 years ago, these girls would have been burned at the stake. 400 years ago, right now they'd be put on the talk show Freak Circus. I don't know which is worse. We were doing the right thing, finding use for their talents. Who am I kidding? The girls or myself? Forward, important. This is ridiculous. The 3433 files can't restore themselves. If you deleted and purged the files as you instructed 2 times now, they would not still be on the server. I'm looking at them right now. I don't care if you have to drop a magnet in there, get rid of those files. 3433 was never here. I think that's obviously untrue. Security precautions updated. When the subject has tested suitable for Vina, their exposure to Prometheus Initiative media must be strictly limited. Never show a sequence in order to a subject. Never show a complete sequence to a subject. Immediately stop testing when subject enters REM sleep or shows trance-like behavior. Always apply dream state inhibiting medication after exposure. Okay. I live. Yeah, they didn't kill what's her face properly, I don't think. Picture frame. Picture of a dog. Picture of a dog. Progress report. Silly layout. Okay. How do you spell Eugene again? Yes. Floor plans of the building. Enter the hidden lavatory. Wait, why does it not show me that picture? That's weird. Defeat the entity. She's mad. What kind of target are we? not strong enough to break the shackles. What is it? I think I had to grab the circles off first. There we go. Shit. Basically, you just hide so you don't get smashed by everything until the portal thing appears in the middle. Search for information on the other girls. Okay. Subject Emma Smith. Observed. Prone to migraine, nosebleeds, limited combustion, nightmares, insomnia, cognitive assembly, projection, advanced all transfers, hearing voices. We're going to do a test roll 416.9. Evaluation. Primary potential lies in energy transfers projection. Prime virtual unit candidate. Recommendations. Requisition immediately. Send her out with the handlers. Maintain level 5 normalcy framework. Are there more files? Carter. Oh, the one from Innsmouth. Observed CIA student files. Reviewing test result unknown. Evaluation conclusive. Recommendation. Third-party file suggests she possesses highly advanced and wide-ranging kinetic abilities. Our transfer window is limited here, but preliminary observations do not mark her for Divina. Continue level 4 monitoring through Innsmouth Academy contact. Kalista, Callie James. Very prone to migraines, nosebleeds, fainting spells, sporadic combustion, hearing voices. Preliminary test result 8.3. Evaluation pyrokinesis potential but lacks focus and concentration to reach application parameters. Not a further Vina candidate. Recommendations. She is essentially a petty arsonist. Further applied measure would likely stunt any chance of development. Formal examinations have been suspended. Level 2 monitoring is being maintained at the park. According to the records, one of Emily House subjects was Callie James. She remains in Elwick after being discharged. Talk to Callie James. Alright, so that means we're going to exit this place. But before I exit it, I can show off the glitch. figure out how the fuck to get out of here. Okay. So, what you can do when you first arrive here is you can walk down this hallway and rotate your camera and it just spits you up an entire level. Like, look. I'm gonna zoom out. So down here is where I was in this hallway, and all I did was walk into this shit and turn myself around. Like, it's all I did. I didn't jump, I didn't do anything. I just turned my camera around. I rotated my body. So you walk into this, you turn around, and it pops you up an entire floor onto this section. This has been here since beta. I found it in beta. It's just, you know, it's pretty bizarre, to be honest. And like, you only ever do this mission once on a character. It's non-repeatable. It's a story, like, interlude mission. The problem is, though, like, so if you do that before you've done the mission, you're stuck on leaving the playroom, like, as a tier. You can't advance. So your only option is to go down the stairs, right? Your only option at that point is to go down the stairs and you have to clip through the wall to access the keypad like that. And if you go look up the code, because you wouldn't be able to mess around in this room, you have to go look up the code and punch it in so the door opens. And then you can come inside and like trigger the rest of the tiers like you're supposed to. But yeah, it's just an interesting little glitch. It serves no purpose except to break your mission, really. It's just bizarre because like what the fuck? Like, I even drop back down. Like, what the hell is going on there? They just like walked forwards and like shot upwards, and then went back down and shot upwards again. So fucking weird. I couldn't even tell you what's going on with the geometry there. I've not seen anything like that anywhere else in this game. Alright, I'll stop playing around here. We'll just go back to one day. If it lets me out. Oh, yeah, that's right. The window. It's not the door. You came in through a window. Okay, so we need to talk to Callie James. She's in the park. Let's head to the park.
Again! Snatch!
Varley.
Who's asking?
Limes and excursions. Oh.
Yeah, I know them. When Gran had me hospitalized. Institutionalized. Amity House smelt like dead fridges. Ozone, no plants, no windows, no mirrors. So many pills, all the colors of a fake rainbow. They told me they would make the voices stop. Make my episodes stop. And they were right. I never heard Gaia's voice all the time I was in there. But it was all fun and games when the restraints came off. They would hook me up to a machine, tape my finger to a button, show me photos, surveys, maps, symbols. I tried everything. Pressing it all the time, or not at all. When I was really doped up, I'd tap out the beat to love songs. One day they just threw me out into the greasy rain. Didn't care who I told. They knew no one would believe me. God, I couldn't believe it. Even the bad guys didn't want me. I was the wrong kind of freak.
There.
This isn't because I'm upset. I'm angry.
Orochi was experimenting on the girls to trigger their ability to define something. At least one of these experiments was a success. Where will the trail lead you next? Return to Richard Sonic.
Fare thee well.
I never did requeue for story mode in New York. Damn it.
Never say we don't keep you on your toes. An opportunity has opened for us in Romania. Transylvania, to be exact, so you can guess the thrust of it. Once the stomping grounds of the Wallachian prince Vlad Dracula. His knightly order was loosely, very loosely, affiliated with ours. Certainly, he had the right ideas. His methods, however, were as extreme as the stories suggest. I hazard that the man was demented in the end. Whatever that end was, the creatures that bear his myth, vampires, outlived him and have been throttling the life from the country ever since. Now, an army of the beasts have gathered in the Carpathian foothills, an army unafraid of sun, of discovery, of the fact that their medieval reenactment is 500 years out of date. We have been sanctioned by the council to destroy them. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. We expect to be sanctioned by the time it's over with. One more detail. The Orochi group has a project in the mountains from which we understand there has been a distress call. I think it would be an act of chivalry to give it our full attention, don't you? Happy hunting. And pass my warmest regards on to Carmen.
Travel to Transylvania through Agartha. Travel through Agartha to the besieged farmlands in Transylvania. Okie poke. Free teleport. Should I sign up as healer? I can sign up as healer. Probably. Holy crap, it's gonna go. This is gonna be interesting.
I'm here inside the QBL World News offices, looking down at directly down at time.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Subway's closed, in case you didn't notice.
Ich wusste es. Ich hätte auf meine Mutter hören sollen.
Was willst du damit sagen?
Sie hat gesagt...
Am I by my... I didn't go by myself, did I? I'm pretty sure I just said I was queuing for it. Crap.
This is not a test.
Like, I can't... Hold on. I need to... Maybe I fucked up. Did I click private team and I didn't mean to? Maybe I did. It's just me in here. Yeah, there's no way I can solo story mode right now. That's not gonna happen. There is okay, team window, apply. I thought that popped a little fast. I swear I hit I thought I hit Q for story mode. I didn't think I hit private. I might have done a habit. That's entirely possible. I really didn't think I hit it. Maybe I did. Did I already pick up legends if they were on these? There's usually at least one legend. We'd like for you to pursue the opportunity that has presented itself in Transylvania. Investigate the Orochi's project in the mountains and learn what's behind its distress call. This matter requires our full attention. Happy hunting. there not like a legend somewhere?
You're a long way from home, and not quite dressed for the occasion. Your superiors, they did explain it is cold in the Carpathians, huh? No matter. First we deal with the vampires, then the frostbite. Do not presume you know what to expect from vampires, from your movies, your games. The reality is dirtier. There is no superstition in my homeland, only reality. We grow up knowing to fear the night. Now the night fears me. Strange how life turns out. This valley was a refuge for all creatures. The forbidden, the lost, the forgotten. Such things whispered of in my grandmother's time. Today, it is a battlefield. I wonder, who would upset such a sanctuary? It is a very convenient crisis, if something needed to be buried out here, or unearthed. But the Council does not ask me to think, only to rally the troops. You see, the air is thick with stories and smoke. You should follow both to their sources. We make a big deal of folk tales. One brought me love. It's a sweet story, you know. Another blinded my eye. Not so sweet. Let's see what fortune they have for us now.
According to Carmen, this is a land where fairy tales live, where superstitions reality. Folk tales are the key, stories and smoke. Follow both to get to the source. Still can't believe there's not like a legend around here. I would have sworn there you'd pick up a legend somewhere in the front here. Do I see one? No. No, I do not. I should just pick up this mission from her. A ghoulish feast. The village walls have held against many attackers. Carmen worries this time there may not be enough. Ghouls have already begun to slink inside. Perhaps there are more to the defenses than stones alone, however. Discover how the ghouls have bypassed the walls.
Is this not what you signed up for? To play a part in a medieval siege, like in old history? The villagers say the walls of Harba Boreshti, held against the Golden Horde, the Templars, the Soviets. A peaceful resistance. A nice idea. Between you and I, that won't work again. In siege, the attackers starve out the defenders. Is it not true? Here, the attackers are starving. The blood hunger drives them, hard and strong. They will not stop. A single vampire killed 30 people in Cluj-Napoca, where I come from. One night, one vampire. It now sleeps under a churchyard, with an iron spike through its skull. We do not have enough soil in the churchyard or iron in the houses to seal all of these away. I've done the math. Look how the ghouls are gathering for the feast, sniffing out the dead and the abandoned. Yet, the walls still hold. Some old saint or miracle smiles down on this village for us to have made it this far. I should like to drink to his health.
Discover how the ghouls have bypassed the walls. find out where the ghouls have burrowed from. Cave in the ghoul hole. I didn't realize it hadn't finished caving it in. Cave in another ghoul hole. Ghoul carcasses littered the bases of certain ancient trees whose trunks, leaves, and branches throw with anima. You should investigate this further. Burn one of the rotting ghoul corpses. Test the tree's effect on a ghoul by fighting one beneath it. Burn more of the ghoul corpses, lure ghouls to the tree before engaging them. I don't know why it's pitching when it starts like cast. Sure enough, the trees are flush with Gaian energy pulsing up from their engorged roots. Examine the roots of the tree. The root network sprawls out beyond the tree, connecting and resurfacing to other hillocks. Look for more exposed roots and follow them. Roots lead to an old Indian and Gaelic mystical forest creatures just as ghouls attack. Defend the green-kind warden against the onslaught. What up, big dog? walls of Harbor City were not designed to withstand the famishment of ghouls. These ordinary bipeds are indeed most devious when desperate. At least we know the earth is not giving up. I'm told some of those trees are spread so thick with anima you can see it dancing on the branches. Delightful. The anima circulates through the village via routes that must be defended at all costs, though curiously the giant anima tree outside the inn isn't their source. Not exactly. Something inside the inn is the locus of our readings. I think they mean focus? Oh, that's just weird. Go to the tavern and search for stories.
Hello, please take a seat. Can I get you something to drink? Go on, take a seat.
I do believe our guests receive their sustenance from more arcane waters, Lady Sophie.
Don't mean they don't drink ale, do it? It's on the house for as long as it lasts. Please forgive Mr. Staghead. He's not in the best of moods, poor thing. Having lost home and hearth.
Home, hearth, my kingdom, the forest. All of it succumbed to parasites. To filth. Our world is coming apart at the seams. The end is folding in on us.
No more drink for you, sweet. You only get melancholy, and we don't need that now. Not when you're about to help me with the ad.
Her skin radiant, pure and white as winter's dawn over Arcadia lost. She is Eve, born of the earth, not of man. Plump as a ripe apple, fruitful and fertile.
Plump? Fertile? Oh, thanks very much. That'll just scare men off, sweet. He's trying. It's a distraction for him. For me too, in lieu of better and brighter days. I'd like to get out someday. Even if I could leave right now, I wouldn't. He's kind. They need us. To believe. To remember. To fight. This is all they have. These fields and forests and mountains, they've nowhere else to go. The world out there is not for them.
Here will soon be no more. My people are abandoning our sacred lands, leaving only the dead to go to earth and the disease to spread. The power of the forest is on the wane, and a shadow falls over us all.
This has always been a special place. A place of strong magic. I've run with fairies since I could run. The forest people protected us as long as we left their lands alone. It was the law. The Strigoi, the bloodsuckers, they don't respect the law.
There is a dark and infinitely malevolent force behind this siege. It is a ruse concealing some fearful machinery restarted. It brings forth memories of dark times befalling us countless seasons ago, and of those who rose up against the endless night. The dragon, the eagle, the owl.
Oh, I've heard this story also from my mom. She used to sing a beautiful song. La 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 la. I'm afraid I wouldn't know how to sing it in English. On karaoke night, I just listen. Everyone's okay with that.
The forces of darkness are stronger than ever, and those who stand against them are weakened by centuries and forgetfulness, bitterness, and the embrace of the grave. No matter how many of you there are, with your modern magic and your steel weapons, you cannot defeat this evil. Not without their help.
The owl, the eagle, and the dragon? The dragons died a long time ago. Eagles, there are plenty of up in the mountains, but none here. Owls, though, I've seen owls. There's one in particular I see often in the village. He hoots at me. I think it's a friendly owl. So, what do you have so far? Her bosom soft as... Oh, sweet. There's just no way I'm filling your mug again.
That was a long cinematic. Sorry about that. Hi, Manga! Saren and Sophie talked about the forest. It is a forest where fairies and fauns could live in peace and where people believed in them. There was always a mutual agreement between worlds here, but now the vampires are breaking the law. Certainly there must be something behind them pushing them on. It brings back memories of a time when this happened before, when the owl, the eagle, and the dragon fought the darkness and ended the endless night. He believes their help will be needed again. Sophie knows nothing of eagles or dragons, but she's seen a friendly owl in the village. Search the village for the friendly owl.
Greetings.
Aha! So I'm gonna find the owl. There's the owl.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
I made something mad. Look how it just like disappears while I'm running after it.
Lilith's children are rising. You've been following me? Why is that, eh? Never mind, I know why you're here. You know anything about these pewters? It's not doing what I need it to do. Even a wrinkled apple can be fresh on the inside. When I was born, we had miracle machines that make this look like a Stone Age tool. And they were a damn sight easier to use, too. No, just leave it. I'll figure it out eventually. And you've more important matters to attend to. Yes, I am the owl you're looking for. But I'm afraid I don't have much in the way of answers. I'm going to tell you the same thing I've told the others. This has all happened before. Oh, yes. Vlad was the one who defeated Mara, the vampire queen. Can't tell you how, because he's been dead for half a millennium. And he neglected to tell me. But he did leave me something of his. I reckon he left a part of himself behind before he passed on, and I also reckon you'll be needing his help to take care of Mara. I never could make much sense of the man, but then he is human, and I'm not. He left it for someone like you, someone who could stand up to her. I've held on to it for 500 years. I have a long memory. That thing isn't all Vlad left. He left behind a legacy, his own little army. The Draculesti have suffered much in the 5 centuries since his death, but they are still around. In fact, they have recently come back. I've seen them in the forest. That lovely girl who uses her looking glass to spy on the vampires, and the strapping circus boy. But the one you really need to speak with is Milosh, their king. He came to pay his respects when the Draculesti arrived. I liked that. Though he did speak too much and too loudly. Not a trait you share with him, I'm happy to say. If anyone knows what Vlad Dracula had prepared for Mara's inevitable rebirth, it'd be the Draculesti. The news of her return are disturbing. They herald something dark. There is great power in these mountains, and Mara seeks it. It was never simply what's on the surface with her. And I believe this vampire crusade is more of a vampire charade. But that's neither here nor there. First, you should put your mind to that thing. Someone needs to. Now, shoo! I'm going to see if I can't get this pewter to do what I want it to do.
Bria confirms she's the owl you've been looking for, but she says she doesn't have all the answers. Yes, this will happen before. Vlad hit Mara, the Vampire Queen. Doesn't know how he failed to tell her. He's thinking how they could help, and he believes it was left for someone like you. He also left his words to Draculesti and suggests you talk to some of them to find out when Vlad Dracula left and how he will help again. Find the girl with the spyglass watching over the besieged front lines. Which is over here. So there's a trick. Can't do /reset because I don't know the chat box. So I would need something to kill me. But there's a trick. The covering distances to ammo wells you don't have. So now that I'm dead, I'm gonna run over here. Because you run at like sprint 6. You don't have to fight anything. And there's an anima well by her, so even if you haven't found an anima well before, you can find anima wells in anima form and choose to resurrect at them, which will do two things. It will resurrect you at them, and it will unlock the well for you because you show up there. It can be difficult to navigate the dead form sometimes. That's why I keep looking at the map. It's hard to see where the hell you're going. Here we go. Here's the animal well. And now I'm over here. Oh, it's pretty. Find out more about Transylvania from Zaha.
To come to this valley, it is like a holy pilgrimage for my clan, for the Draconists. Milosh, he says this place is our homeland, but he was born on the roads, just like all of us. He means that our order began here. The Order of Dracula, the dragon.
Find the circus man in the forest. So what it's saying basically is the next step is literally go to the next zone. But we're not going to do that because I need to actually complete everything in the zone because we're trying to 100% stuff over here. You have to complete the Grove, Gifts of Vampires Nest, and Bearing Gifts. Bearing Gifts is from down here, I think. I'm not positive. I might have looked that one up. I need 2 side missions. The briefcase one is easy. The package one is pretty easy. Shard cost is so fucking high to port. Jesus. I'm not gonna get to do all my challenges, but I should be able to at least unlock the first tier. At least finish the first tier. Loot lantern. Package. Blood drive. A strange package needs to be returned to its original recipient. There is a conspicuous package on the ground and bears a hospital logo. Fragile. Delivered to Chapel Contains 1 bag transfusion plasma. Alright, so that's up there. And then this one is going to return to this guy. Should be able to just run, I think, to the church. I don't have to waste shards on a port. I'm going to have to port for the briefcase for sure. I don't want to run. I just don't want to run that far.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Is there not like a legend around here anymore? Aha. The briefcase. Although the briefcase stained with mildew and age has been stashed outside the miles. The locks have been forced, but perhaps it still contains something of interest. Inside the briefcase is a folder stuffed with typed notes seemingly pertaining to Soviet experimentation. The name Various catches your eye. Various? Various, I think. Injured guards brought in after accident spent all day treating men for 177. Brusilov tells me every day, practicable theory, Various, practicable theory. Do I smile too like him when they writhe like worms in the machine? Well, no. Astonishing what these creatures can endure, April 13th. The Red Hand's dream will be my children's nightmare, May 6th. Deliver the briefcase to Vasily Various. So that's here. These notes spell out the Various Senior did at least cling to a shred of ethics. Vasily may find some small closure in it and bring his search to an end. As for our interest, it seems the arrangement between the scientists of the Red Hand and their vampiric subject was in no way voluntary. These creatures were dominated, somehow, but it's impressively unlikely that the Red Hand alone could command such fear and respect. No, that falls from their power. Dare I hazard the same one that could drive an undead army in this day and age? I believe I just did. Boom, he says. I sell something I can actually use? I mean, probably not, but I'm just gonna check. Oh, I need 2 more. Shit. There we go. Just wanted to click that off. Well, I don't have the mod, dude. Try an upgrade. There we go. We are all set.
Salute.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call the stream here. It's like 1:35 in the morning. Thanks for hanging out, appreciate it. Fortunately, we did not get the raid done, but we got all the other Paragon activities done, and we got the intermission mission, and we're in Transylvania. So well on our way to working on this next zone. So I will probably see you guys tomorrow night. I will see if I can find anybody to host real quick. Let's see. No one else doing Secret World, that's for sure. I'm gonna host Carnage. See you guys.